Hey everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. I hope you're doing well. I am quite good. I'm having a wonderful weekend. I think I'm taping this in advance, so I don't know. Maybe it's a bad weekend. I've got a fun topic today. I get to make fun of the Pac-12 again, and not the schools, and not that they fell apart. I'm going to talk about some of the things that happened with the Pac-12 that led to that, and a new one has popped up, and it's a doozy. It's a doozy. First, a reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, and leave those comments. We're closing in on 13K subscribers. We really would love to make it, let's say, by the end of the month. Let's give it a shot. 13K would be great. And also, we're sponsored by Red Golf Clothing. This is a lavender shirt. It's a little hard to see in this. It's kind of light. It's got a little pattern in it. It's wonderful, really soft, a little stretch to it. It's a great shirt. Go check out that link down there in the story. Just go check out the products. I think you'll like what you see. On with the DD, and what a mess the Pac-12 proved to be. Now, the Pac-12 didn't fall apart because of bad sports. No, their sports are great. In fact, this year they're having an outstanding year in athletic achievement. Sadly, the Pac-12 broke up because of crappy leadership. And people often ask me, why is the Big 12 surviving? Well, the Pac-12 died, and now the ACC is on the brink of breaking up, and it all comes to leadership. And that's why everyone thought the Big 12 would pass away, would be the first one to go, and it's going to be the last of the other conferences, most likely, still standing, along with the Big 10 and SEC. It's all about leadership, and the Big 12 was so bad for so long, and it led them right to the gates of ruin. And then Bob Bowlesby, once he was free of Oklahoma, but mostly Texas, pushing him to not expand, to do whatever they wanted, and holding him and the rest of the conference hostage, he made some quick actions, invited 4 schools. And then Brett Yormark came in and took over, and he is very forward-looking. He is looking down the road to the future of this conference, and when the Pac-12 finally did come apart, he added the 4 corner schools, something that those of us who were covering that event said would happen. But you want to know why the Pac-12 went under. Some of the presidents out there have no clue about the purpose and the importance of athletics, and some of the presidents really were not checked in. I'll be honest. Really weird leadership in that conference. And one of the mistakes they made was hiring Larry Scott. He absolutely turned out to be a clown. And he sold them that he was going to create these networks that failed and do all these other things when really it was about him. He moved the offices to downtown San Francisco, some of the most expensive commercial real estate in the country. And luckily now the Pac-12 got out of that after they fired Larry Scott. Well, it was revealed last week that Larry Scott borrowed from the conference about $1.8, $1.9 million to buy a home. No interest. Interest-free loan for almost $2 million. That was in 2009. He has not paid a dime of that back to the conference. That is a scumbag. That's a bad dude. The note is due in full at the end of June. And if I'm the Pac-12, I make it a point. If he doesn't pay that money back, I take his house and I sell it. And I make him go through that indignity. He robbed from the conference he was supposed to protect and lead. And he has turned out to be the villain in all of this. He drove the conference he was entrusted with off a cliff for personal profit, personal gain, and personal attention. I just can't believe that the Big 12 hit a home run like it did with Brett Yormark. And now as the ACC rattles and tries to keep itself together as they fight over money, the Big 12 is solid. 16 schools, maybe to become 20 or more. But the Big 12 has strong leadership and will be around for as long as possible. We know that the landscape is changing and doing so aggressively. But thank God Larry Scott is nowhere near that landscape anymore.